We now return to Let's Play Dawn of Man. Okay, so we are on our way to building a new settlement. What have we got over here? I have some resources. I need mud. I need to find out how I collect mud. I would imagine we'll have access to... Yes, we do. Not enough space for animals in the stable. Okay. Let's just go ahead and kill that because I don't know why that's wandering into my area. But we'll go ahead and take the mud, and I feel that this is rather pointless. Why is there a certain amount of mud? I can set this to collect fish. Is there a rally point for collecting mud? There is. That seems really unnecessary. But we'll have that going because we apparently need it. We're also going to need... what? Don't really need anything else there. Did we get that? Apparently we did. Good. So I've had to think about this, and I kind of feel like maybe... This is the granary. I kind of feel like maybe I don't want the hut here. So I can cancel its construction. I'm getting on it. So I'm going to pause for a moment here. I want the inner circle to be a little more conducive to stuff. So I'm going to put a storage hut. We got a rock pile and wood pile. Okay, we'll probably want that pretty close by resources. Where am I going to want my stockpiles at? How about we do... Do I not have access? Hold on. Storage, what do we got here? Warehouse requires masonry, and a stattle granary requires stattle stones. That's a ways away, though, isn't it? Masonry, oh yeah, that's Iron Age technology there. So I guess we, for some bizarre reason, even though we're now having thatched huts and whatnot, we are now going to... Oh, storage hut, there we go. There we go. Thought we were going to have to... What? Oh, lame. So that's got to kind of line up there. Oh, that's alright, I guess. Maybe tilt that back a little bit. And then I guess we can put some piles on either side. We're going to need more of this, more than this, I should say. Let's actually cancel that. And let's do one a little further away. So maybe one out. There we go. That feels a little bit more spacious. How are we doing here? Let's chop down that. And, okay. Maybe, so I'll put like the wood piles in an area nearby. We're going to need production. Crafter. We will need a crafter over here. Unfortunately, this also looks like it's going to be some bizarre... We'll put that there. I'd kind of like to put the store piles behind the storage units, and I feel like actually maybe we can have another storage unit right there. Why don't we bring this back in line? How long until the crafter, a weaver, brewery workshop, requires thatching and copper smelting, but that's not this technology tree here. We will need a crafter though. But wait a minute, what does it do though? Workshop. Because if the workshop is essentially the same as a crafter, well, I can always delete it though, right? I can recycle my crafter and then replace that positioning. I should probably line it up here if I'm really trying to make this into a permanent settlement. So put that there. This will, as I say, be another place for a storage hut in future. Kind of close to everything, but it'll give us a little bit of a walkway. The alternative is that I just put my storage piles here, which is kind of clunky and ugly. I'd kind of like to just put that stuff along the back way. But maybe I won't have a choice. What else do I have coming up here? Nothing really. Now, having a mortar right next to all of this, I probably will want to have food production somewhere nearby. This is just going to be sort of a totem. Yeah, you know, now that I think about it, maybe I don't want the crafter here. Because I want to have a nice little city center area, but see, the granary is also kind of, I don't know. I just don't want a bunch of crap right in the center of town, but I feel like that might also be acceptable, because we're not really getting into city building at this point. We're still kind of trapped. Alright, let's just make a decision here. Still kind of trapped in subsistence level here, so we'll just do, oh my god. I'm gonna get this. There we go. Okay. We'll leave that. I will then take and do, that's not the right one. Take and do some piles nearby, since this is where we're going to kind of need things. It'll be right next door to storage and crafting, and so I think that'll be pretty decent. And then on this side is where we will do food stuff. So I've got the granary right here. I'll probably want another storage hut right there as soon as we get that available. So let's put in also haystack. Actually, a haystack could go right there, and then we could offset that with something else. Maybe a storage center on this side. That way we've got two storage units, and they kind of go around there. So production-wise, otherwise we're going to need food dryers, mortar, skins dryers, the whole works. So, well, I mean, I guess we just have to start putting them down. We're going to need the tannery. So, geez, this is going to be just a big mess of stuff. Let's put down another storage unit. I know I'm going to need storage huts, so it's not like this is going to be a bad thing to put down. So we'll kind of line that up and maybe space it out so it matches the other side, which looks to be, say, right about there. Now I can push forward a little bit. That's fine. I don't care. And this will be a pretty decent area for a lot of stuff. Put the haystack here, put a bunch of the other what's-its over here. That is not the right tab. Put the food dryer closer to the side there, which means we'll put 2 tanners. I may actually need more. I'm going through skins pretty well. Because how much do I need leather? I really don't need too much leather. You need to have room on all sides for this stuff, so putting I'm just questioning whether I should get 3. Because right now I've got 3, and I've also got 2 tanners. But are they actually doing anything? They're not even actually doing anything. And so they take... Okay. They turn these into dry skins, and then these just take rawhide as well. So they're competing. They would be competing. Why do I need dry... Do I even need dry skins right now? Well, yes, dry skin is used for the bow. Okay, so they do have different purposes. In that case, I will only build 2 of those, and then I will have them, because leather is going to probably be more important in later technologies. I will go ahead and do something such as that. Now, we're probably adding quite a bit to the workload, so I'm just going to lay off for a minute, and we'll get that back up and running. Because after all, I don't need them wandering over there. Of course, I need to put up drying racks. Like I said, I'll put food production stuff to the side. Oh good, someone's actually using the worshipping stone. Don't know where we're going to have mud collected at. Now when I set this to be collect mud, oh, looks like they only did it once. Okay. Gorob has died. Poor Gorob. He brought the mud to make the thing. No, he didn't. He didn't bring mud. What was he bringing? He must have been setting that up. Not enough stable space. Okay, I guess I have to get onto this. Right, so this is going to be in the building of what? How do I get stables? I got that domestication, but... So I've already got it unlocked. Stables. Was I just... Oh, wait. Maybe it's in one of these categories? Residence, stable. Gotcha. Okay, we're going to put animals over here, so we're going to put this behind... yeah, because that would be great. That would traumatize the animals, seeing the leather production on that. I'm sure they'll be fine. Well, if we got the kind of food area over here, how about we have them near the well? I imagine water collection is going to become necessary for the animals, and they don't fit there very well, so we'll put this on the other side. I wish you could lower the trees, so I didn't have to see them. Stables, I mean, they're going to be stinky, but that's okay. They can be right here. It'll be close to water, close to the grain. I'm sure that's what we're going to need for a lot of animal care. I'll bring this in just a titch. I see it's not completely aligned, but that's fine actually, because then it helps with a little bit more of an organic look, but it'll also help me kind of round my walls in. I don't have to worry about that hill just in case that becomes an issue. I'm not really sure why I would put stables in the residential tab. I guess you can sleep in these stables if you really want to. We will prioritize this because it keeps yelling at me. And keep going. Alright. Happy to see that they are taking it upon themselves to hurry that along. It's pretty good. I also kind of want this prioritized. Is there a way I can get that going? Let's get 2 people on mud extraction. So that's also going to be kind of an issue then. If we need to start having mud, I mean, it's not too far away to get to the river, but it's not what I anticipated. Oh, this is actually a shorter cut here. Can we get there easily from the backside? Sort of. We'll have to go on this side anyway, because I'm going to start collecting flint and whatnot, which they're already doing. Old Emod. But yeah, poor Gorod, to come all the way over here, the excitement of a new settlement, seeing all the stuff being built, and just to die as you lay it down. For something I said as a prioritization. Okay. I do not like the fact that they are also leaving the sledge behind, and it is running out of condition, so it'd be nice if they actually picked it up and maybe used it a little bit. It's another thing, too, you can recycle these, but as far as I can see, you cannot delete them. Or move them, I mean. Because that would, you know, I don't see why you couldn't tear this down and put it... We have no water for our animals. You got a goddamn well over here. The well is fully operational. Farming allows you to automate... I mean, you can collect water, too. Do I have to actually set a waypoint to collect water? You can't lead them... You can't lead them to water or make them drink? Is that how this is going? Where is our... We got 2 goats. I would like to see them. There's a lot of wolves. I do not see my goats. I want to know where we're keeping the goats. Trader, right, trader. God, there's too many selectables over here. This, trader. Wool, cool. Not necessary. Underground mining, necessary. We will sacrifice a lot for this. How many people do I have? Hold on. I got 29 people, max of 30, so I'm not going to have to worry about having a lot of this just yet. Jiminies. So 200 high commission makes it 300. Wowzers. Should I get rid of some food? That always seems like a bad idea. That feels bad. Maybe go down to 10 bows. See, this is excess, though, right? So the people that have these things should have other things on them. Like 23 spears, clearly people aren't using the spears, so I feel like we can get done with a lot of those. And in fact, I should probably lower the production of these so that we're not overproducing them. Although, I mean, they're pretty decent for things to make. We got plenty of axes. There we go, we're over the limit now. We do need straw, so that's fine, I guess. We now have underground mining. Huzzah. So, production? Mine. Underground structure to increase flint. Oh. We what? What? So I can only make a flint mine. Do I have to go to the Copper Age to do a copper mine? I mean, that would make sense, but it'd be nice if it told me that that's how that unlocked. Because is this menu going to expand to show me the rest of the mining? Or does it come under metallurgy? The tab structure is very bizarre for this game. I'm not really sure I like or understand it. We should probably also build a new funerary thing, so let's make a new hill over here, because otherwise they're going to be dragging them to the old place, the old barrow, which is, you know, I mean, that would be fine, it'd be symbolic, but I don't know it's necessary to go that far every time we want to drag something. And is this... the condition doesn't go down for these. Okay. I don't know, I just feel like maybe we could do something else with this hill. You know? Like maybe put a menhir or a dolmen on it. I mean, we can put some stuff in this little valley over here. I don't know, there's actually some cool places right now. We don't need to worry about it since we're not living over here. I'm not going to worry about taking Emad. I don't know where she is right now. I think someone just grabbed her and took her. Oh, there he is. Aodin is taking Emad to bury her. And recovering morale from it. Ancestor reverence. I would really like to find out where my goats are. Where are we keeping them? We got milk from the goats. I hear them, but are they mine? I don't think they're mine. These appear to be wild ones. We could take a youngling. Start getting more goats. Let's capture. And we still don't have this. Can we prioritize the mud? Can we please prioritize the mud? And someone else is not in a good way. What is this? Low happiness. How... See, if I could just make them go to a place that made them happy, this would not be an issue. No mud there, no mud there. I appear to be over farming mud, if that's even possible. And that's bizarre. That's really bizarre. Okay, I'm going to cancel this one and we're going to make 2 new ones here so we kind of keep going down. Oh yeah, right, I forgot about this. So should I... We'll go there. And then this extraction of mud, since this one is in the inclusion zone of the other one, correct? No, it isn't. It's those 3 versus these 3. And do I want... How can I see how much mud? I've got 2 mud. Okay, let's get a few more people on this. Surely we can send the children off to collect mud. We probably do, and then they just make a bunch of mud pies and crap and leave it. Let's try recycling one of these and see what it does. Okay, it left a pile of sticks. I feel like there was more to building a skin. No, it did. I should have clicked on him to see how much he brought in here. Raiders! How many? Oh, they got a pet bear. No, probably not. So they're flint. Okay. Adult man and adult woman. Can we... Let's get a little cinematic in here. Boy, that's awfully ballsy. 2 people deciding they can take on a settlement of 30. We will show them the errors of their ways. Rally the troops. We're gonna go get them. Or them? Can we maybe, Are you gonna hit them with a bundle of sticks? What the fuck you doing? You actually... Oh my god. Where the hell are you going? How did we have that much trouble taking down 2 humans and like 3 people can take down a mammoth? That is so bizarre to me. Can we just... We've got 11. Let's go build this. Somebody. Emo's over here. Recovering morale. It's kind of lonely over there, I get it, but let's... I mean, can I... Somebody. The goat has died of starvation. Can we please send some goddamn people to build that thing? How does it die of starvation when I've got hay here? Do you have to have a stable before you can feed it? Let's also take a look at our animals here. All of my animals have died, basically. I had 4, I've got 1. We survived a winter. That seemed like a very mild winter to me. Seemed like a mild winter to you? Okay. We'll need those. We'll need... Now, are these limits universal, or are we back to... It looks like they're still universal. So, we can actually... Well, okay, let me go... Let me go look at this and copy what we got here. We got bone tools, the flint tools that we can't make with bone, and we have bows. Okay. I mean, we're getting there. Using Wattle and Daub construction. Pretty reminiscent of the primitive technology. So I went on a kick a couple months ago with primitive technology channels on YouTube. Oh, what do we got here? A shame I can't get them, but oh man, trying to hunt these, they're gonna run away. I'm gonna be running all over the damn map. But we'd get a lot of knowledge points. Let's try it. We also, speaking of knowledge points, oh, I don't know, what do you think? Megalithism? I kinda want to start on this, I really do, but I feel like maybe we should be focusing on other things. Now that we have raiders coming in, I feel like this is the way to start. Yeah, so I was going through just all the various channels on YouTube, and a lot of them are just copy ones. You know, like they all went through like how to build a primitive swimming pool and stuff, and they just go off the rails. But there is one channel that I believe is actually called Primitive Technology. The icon is like a little kind of stylized camping badge that looks like a fire. The guy's actually written a book. Yeah, his stuff is pretty cool. But not to discount the other ones, which are mostly Asian, because apparently they have a lot of rainforests in Southeast Asia that make it very conducive to Vorak dying. Make it very conducive to those sorts of things. But so anyway, I've actually learned a few things from those, and by learn I mean I've seen a few things that I'll probably forget if I ever have such a need to ever use that knowledge. But I mean, obviously, you guys know I love city building, and I've always had a fascination with history and ancient civilization, ancient technology, that sort of thing. And so those kind of appeal to me. Pretty interesting. I was a Boy Scout once, and so I mean, I personally enjoy technology that is mechanical, and I feel like a lot of things have sort of been forgotten, mostly because of the paradigm shift in how we rely on things. The electronics age has really changed things, and even in, I mean, relatively recent times, you know, you think about like technologies from like the 40s and 50s. I mean, that was 80 years ago. It's a lifetime ago, a generation ago. I mean, obviously more than one generation, but I mean like a lifetime of generation. Like one person has lived and died in that last time since those kinds of things. But yeah, I mean, just the reliance on technology, on electronics, and the microprocessing and all that stuff. I don't know. I really enjoy the more simplified mechanical things. Even, you know, even just thinking about things like plastic that once upon a time used glass, and you know, I understand the whole industrial commercial aspect of why we do things, the ease of making things and all that stuff, but I just always had an appreciation for stuff that you know, you don't have to have very specialized materials and processes and machines to be able to build. Like most people could still make in their garage technology from the 40s, which is pretty cool. But whatever. So this is kind of coming along, finally. I'm glad that we finally got our hands on some mud, which appears to be everything that is being stored in this storage hut floor. Oh, ooh, these have a little bit more storage space, like one row more. Oh yeah, a whole row more. That's pretty awesome. Trader has arrived. And we could have access to weaving. And I think we will. And we could also replace goats, which is an unnecessary expense, I feel, because we live right next door to some goats. So it's not super necessary. We probably should start growing some grain, though, because I am utilizing the wild straw a little bit rapidly. We're in summer. We just started summer. I feel like we could replace some of our skins. I know that's not a very wise decision, all things considered. Oh man, the bone spears. Let's just really dig into those. See, this is why I have a stockpile of all these useless tools, because they are not so useless in trade. The game is far less discerning about what it tries to sell to whom. There is no supply and demand. Yeah, we will definitely do that. And then could I maybe bring back something, or you can give me something. Let's talk about that. Do I need straw? Well, I mean, as a building material, yes. I feel like straw is probably a pretty good one. Of course it does. Why does it do that? It goes from 1 and 2 and just is really weird. I feel like I'm going to be giving away something here. Can I take that? Nope. Okay, how about Want a fish? Okay, you can have a fish. Excellent. Okay, cool. Well, now that we've kind of taken care of that, did we remove this tree yet? We have not taken this tree apart yet. Can someone get on that? It's kind of in the way. Actually, I think maybe there was another tree right here. Did that grow? I don't know. Like I said, I don't want to change or tear down all the trees, because I do want something, but some of these are just kind of in the way. Like this one. This one's kind of in the way, too. Let's take down that oak. Although, hold on. We can get tannin out of that oak. The birch tree is not so much, not so useful. What about you? What are you? You're a beech tree. You're a birch tree. Well, I guess I could take them down too. And actually, if we're going to start doing walls, we did unlock them. Palisade. With a gate, a wooden platform, and a watchtower. Okay. To place a wall. Click and hold to place a wall. Okay. Oh, okay. It will climb. It will climb. But it looks like it's going to be staggered. Did you see that? I don't know if it's going to smooth that or if it will actually do that staggered Z style, because I really don't want that. I guess there's only one way to find out. Anyway, this episode's been going on. Whoops, that's not what I wanted to do. This episode's been going on for quite some time, so it is time to end the episode. I will see you next time.